Gotta move my camera around here. My bad, guys. Okay, there we go. That's perfect. Alright! What's up, everybody? We are back, baby. I haven't streamed in a minute, it seems like. But, mine is back. Man also has new equipment to show you guys, as you can see. Look at this. I have now gotten Nordic armor with a sword and shield to match, and this is the armor set that, as far as I've seen, is the first use of ebony ingots, which is awesome because now I know I can get ebony ingots, and this armor set is proof of it. Ebony ingots are available on the general trade stores when you're level 14, and I actually didn't notice that. Some of you guys might have, but no, I'll pass, buddy. But yeah, the Nordic armor set, I like how it looks. And we left off, if you guys didn't watch my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/nlookabill94, I was working on a few things, and that was sort of a behind-the-scenes look at Skyrim Sundas for a second, because, you know, it was something different that I had never done on Twitch before, and I was like, yeah, I thought this might be cool to show you guys. So, that being said, we gotta go back to Fort Dawnguard now. But first, I want to see if I can get... Well, I need to see how much gold I've got first. 866. I might be able to get a couple more quicksilver ingots.
Those werewolf tales are true.
Yeah, I know they are. I'm gonna take a look at the workbench. I'm pretty sure my sword's as high as I can get it. It's just my shield that needs to be upgraded, as far as I know at the moment. Alright, let me see. Excuse me, sir.
There's no end to them. Take a look.
Oh, he ain't got no quicksilver.
Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
Let's see if he gets up from that. Oh, good. Perfect. Now I get to use this thing. I just want to see if my sword is... Yes, it is flawless. Okay. I don't know what is after flawless, but I know that the shield is the only exquisite piece that I have right now with this set.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Got a sword I can shove up your frickin' gullet. That's not what I wanted. Sorry guys if I'm moving this thing around too much. But, no, that's not all I wanted either. I always end up making adjustments to this thing way too much. Come to notice. We have to go back to Fort Dawnguard, and I'm actually going to make a journey out of this. But this is going to be pretty interesting. Now, the only thing I can't see is how close I am to leveling up, but I can look at that whenever I take a look at my skills. And by the way, I'm actually going to have to start putting points in Speechcraft, because this armor set was rather expensive to forge. Spent God knows how much gold forging this stuff. Sword and everything. But just look at it, though. It's so cool. Like, I think the shield is the best looking piece. I'll be honest. I just love that design. But for this time frame, this is like the modern Nordic bread and butter armor set that people go for. If they're like the Nord Elite, you know. But yeah, man can start getting ebony ingots because of this set now, and this set actually kind of sort of showed me that. I'm like, really, I can forge this, but I don't know if I can get ebony to forge it.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
I've never seen a bandit raid in the city before. That'd be cool, though. Giant crab. Yeah, the sword is actually a really cool looking sword. It's a little smaller than I thought it would be. But then again, so is the ebony sword when I saw it for the first time. And see, the guards will talk about your sword too once you get an ebony sword. They'll talk about it and tell you how beautiful it looks, like a glimmer of moonlight or something like that, which is awesome because I love it when the guards compliment my armor. Alright, that's a good choice. No, that one goes, I know, that's some fine armor. Good old-fashioned steel. Yeah, man, it's just a little bit weird. Had to be a little extra coming back to you guys for the first time in a little while. I haven't gotten to stream much this week. Boy, if you don't get your hind parts out of here. Boy. Time skip for a second there. I forgot I was using Elemental Fury this time around. I think I did that just so that I wouldn't send my allies flying. Okay. Nurnroot usually grows around this area here. Nurnroot will actually damage your health a little bit. It's mainly used for poisons, I think. Oh, that's a deer. I ain't gonna try to kill that deer. I would have actually made a bow to go with this set along with some arrows. But yeah, I didn't have enough materials for that, surely. Sadly. But I might get enough materials here in the next little bit. As long as I don't have to have an ebony ingot for the bow, I should be fine. Boy! I can swing too! Yeah, all I'm doing is killing mud crabs at the moment. Now, I know what happens in this questline when I get back to Fort Dawnguard, but I'm not going to spoil it. And nobody in the chat spoil it either. Or just forget I said anything. How is their luck? Well, they have 8 eyes, so. Yeah, it's been a journey running into frostbite spiders and nothing else. Why is it snowy out here? because I might have to go through Labyrinthian. We're gonna head towards Mazincha and then we'll go around. Actually, let's go ahead and fast travel to Fort Dunstad, and we'll continue the journey from there. Just because. I'm gonna take my rings off. There we go. Oh, hello. Oh, you. I got better armor than you legionnaires, because I'm good like that.
Damn Stormcloak rebels.
Yeah. Yeah, the big thing is I just didn't want to go through Labyrinthian because I didn't want to deal with all the frost trolls there again. What was that? Oh, but I have to deal with these things. Bazinga. Now, what's here? Another pair. I blocked those. Try me again. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem. How about boom giggity? Well, hello, Talos. Leaning stones. Something tells me I'm going through. Okay, no, I'm not. There's a. Oh, that's Corvingind. I'd actually go back there for a second. It'd be kind of cool to revisit it. Hey, you. There's actually, if I'm not mistaken, there was something down here, actually. Yeah, right over here. It's a master lock. It's good for XP. I've got 35 lockpicks. 35 attempts at this lock. It's not it either. No. No, that's not it either. I feel like it's... I feel like I might have stumbled on it. Oh, almost. It's right in here. No, it isn't. It was right in here. No, it wasn't. Where in the heck was it? No. It was right in there. It's like I know I can pick this lock, it's just that it's frustrating. There it is. Staff of fireballs? Granny? I could sell that. Boom, giggity. May just fast travel there. I don't know yet. Depends on if we run into anything different. If we run into frostbite spiders, as soon as we kill them, we're just going to go ahead and fast travel. Which I have a feeling is what's about to happen. That's a long draw. Oh, goodness. Man's trying to figure out how he's going to do this. Okay. Oh, Lord. Even so, that's still such a long way down. Okay, here should be a good place to go to. Okay. There's a cave nearby. Ow! Stop! Oh, yes, I made it. I'm alive! Dark shade. Why do I have a feeling I need to go there later? He's just a grizzly bear. Was trying to sneak on. Okay. It's a good idea to sneak past the bear just because I didn't really want to tango with it at that given point. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. This place has been destroyed. And the loot along with it. Sadly. Feel sad for people who used to live here. Oh, it's a shrine of the Bella. What is the Bella's blessing? Okay, what does the Bella's blessing do? I think hers is speechcraft? Yes. I feel like this is an Imperial garrisoned fort as well. Wait, no it isn't. Where is it? Fort Amal. It is! Okay. Okay, so I'm safe here. Not that I have to worry. I've got Nordic gear. And I've got good stats and good damage and all that good stuff. Alright, let's see what we got going here. Yep, I'm heading the right way. Bazinga.
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax, if you're interested. The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a fair price, of course.
I'll just let him go on for now.
Each has their own way.
I usually end up killing those guys and taking their gold, but... Whoa, easy, man. Block those. I'll kill you dead again. I'll get the Dragon Balls and wish you back just so I can kill you again. Well, we encountered things other than frostbite spiders, at least, and we encountered an Argonian who was selling illegal stuff. That don't seem legal. Oh, a snitch, huh? Well, I'm gonna have to beat your tail. Yeah, try me. You ain't got no weapons. All you've got's those gauntlets and boots for armor. Got a whole set of Nordic gear. Try me. Hello down there. Don't you forget about me. Apparently it's this way to Riften. Would not have guessed. Oh, you! I'm just gonna fast travel. It's near Riften, so it's got to be down Hearties. Okay, so Fort Dawnguard, vampires, all that stuff. boy. I gotta tell Ezron what happened. It's gonna be such a cool story, man. What?
Thought I heard something.
Whoa! Oh, crud. Oh, my bad.
Give up the door! I knew I heard something. One less monster. Look at this. I should have known it was only a matter of time before they found us. It's the price we pay for openly recruiting. We'll have to step up our defenses. I don't suppose you have some good news for me.
Not exactly.
Damn. Well, what?
Damn. Well, what do you know? The vampires were looking for a woman trapped in Dem Hollow, sir.
A woman trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? More importantly, where is she?
She wanted to go home, so I took her to her castle.
I'm waiting to hear what any of this means.
They also have an Elder Scroll.
They what? When you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll.
Never
I
got the
suppose
chance.
you're lucky you're not dead. Or worse, one of them. By the Divines. This couldn't get much worse. This is more than you and I can handle.
We have to
Well,
do
of course
something.
we do. I'm old, not stupid. We're just going to need some help. If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. I have good men here, but there are people I've met and worked with over the years. We need their skills, their talents, if we're going to survive this. If you can find them, we might have a chance. Right to the point, aren't you? I like that. Not like those fools in the Order. We should keep it small. Too many people and we'll draw unwanted attention to ourselves. I think we'll want Serene Gerard. Breton girl, whip smart and good with tinkering. Fascination with the Dwemer. Weapons in particular. Last I knew, she was out in the Reach. Convinced she was about to find the biggest dwarven ruins yet. Might need a little convincing, but she should. You'll also want to find Gunmar. Big brute of a Nord. Hates vampires almost as much as I do. Got it into his head years back that his experience with animals would help. Trolls in particular, from what I hear. Last I knew he was out scouring Skyrim for more beasts to tame. Bring the two of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan. Well, at least you're smart enough to want to learn more. I'll show you what I can. Watch your back.
Yeah, sir. I also got Sanguinary Vampirus out of that whole exchange, so boom giggity.
Find Serene and Gunmar, and maybe we can do something about this mess.
Yeah?
Hello!
What are you looking at? May your blades stay sharp.
I'll tell you, the only thing more surprising than hearing from Isran after all these years was hearing that he wanted my help. I immediately realized things must be pretty bad. Looks like I was right. I have. There was a time years ago when we were both members of the Vigilance, and both equally dissatisfied with them. Their hearts are in the right place, of course. But Isran and I were never comfortable. We left together, but that partnership didn't last very long. I didn't agree with some of his methods. Stay vigilant, friend.
I did say I needed points of speechcraft. I believe there's 2 sets of Dawn Guard heavy armor. Oh, it doesn't give you anything. Oh, it gives you a quest. I forgot about that. I knew there was a book that gave you a freaking quest to investigate ruins of some kind, but I did not know it was that one. I wish. Ooh, look at that hefty chunk of change. Where's the Dawn Guard use swords instead of axes? I'm a bladesman, a man of my craft, and I just happen to like the way swords are better. I could forge you a hammer that could crush a giant's head like a walnut. Don't I already have one of those? Weird, I don't. Also got this thing. Wonder if Isran would know what that is. The axe, that is. I did say I might end up rocking the Dawn Guard gear, so I'm thinking I might buy a set. So I guess that means I'm going to need a weapon. Axe it is. Plus, I'll even rock the shield in good spirit. Once I can find one. But I'm not rocking anything less than heavy armor for this particular playthrough. Next playthrough I'll build for light armor and one-handed. But, you know. Bolts. Steel bolts. Gold. Nip, nip. Coin purse. Okay. Haggling. 66, a little bit of a creepy number of gold, but I'll take it nonetheless. It's gold. Yeah, gold, it good. Agmare. There's a war axe on the table.
Yes?
Yes.
Until next time. What can I do for you? Oh, did you need something?
Is that heavy armor? It is. It's a smelter. I think all you need is steel ingots.
Find Serene and Gunmar, and maybe we can do something about this mess.
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Don't seem to me like she can shoot. Let's go ahead and find Serene Gerard first. Why is Serene near the freaking dragon altar? Oh, where's Gunmar? Why did I have a feeling he'd be the closest one? Gunmar's literally right over here. So I'm gonna go find Serene first and then find Gunmar on the way back. I guess we probably don't have to fight a dragon, which is fine. I can fight a dragon. Susceptible to fire. course. Could have actually gotten out of this without fighting this thing. But I woke him up. That's your source of damage. This one was a brown skin. I think I've killed the green ones before. I haven't killed a brown one yet. So. Oh, whatever I get out of here is gonna encumber me. No, it isn't. There we go. Okay, which way am I going? Which way am I going? I'm going that way. Oh, yoo-hoo, bone meal. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought I'd find. A bandit? Well, minus the hair, she was kind of pretty. It's kind of sad. Bloody rags and a potion of healing make for... Like, see, if there's a healing potion there, why don't you just give it to somebody? Expert chest. There it is. I can sell that magica potion. Oh, that hurt. There's a fort nearby here. It's probably a Forsworn fort. I better not mess with it. But knowing me. Knowing me, I'm in Forsworn territory anyway. They'll end up picking a fight with me anyway.
Like the bite of a flea.
She has a hawk beak. That's probably a bad thing. I've already got clothing. A little bit sad that the woman, the peddler, ended up dying. I kind of wanted to talk to her after all that to see, hey, what's up, you know?
mudcrabs want with my satchel anyway? You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I swear I left it right here. Do you think mudcrabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here. Oh, just look around, will you? Isran? Wants me? No, you must be mistaken. He made it exceedingly clear the last time we spoke that he had no interest in my help. I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. He said some very hurtful things to me before I left. Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me... Vampires. Really? Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the population. Well, what are they up to? Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. Interesting. I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. All right. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better defend myself. But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too useful. I need at least 1 intact dwarven gyro. So either I need to find the satchel those mudcrabs stole, or I need another gyro from someplace. You wouldn't happen to have one, would you? Thank you. It's not much, but this will help a great deal with some things I've been researching. Now, where is it Isran expects me to go? Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there. I guess I'll see you at Fort Dawnguard.
Alright, now I've got to find Gunmar. Good old Gunmar. I'm going to go to Whiterun first. I wonder if the guards say anything about Nordic armor. I don't know. I always thought the guards were cool. Walking around the city. Literally get paid just to walk. I don't know why I thought that was cool. They don't think it's cool. I do.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms, I know I made the right choice. My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
Will do.
Now I remember. You're that new member of the Companions. So, you what? Fetch the mead?
No, I slayed the...
You don't prepare the meat with any of those strange elven spices, do you?
No elven spices. Just preserve. You're not really salt.
I'm not afraid of anything. I simply prefer quality merchandise. No, this meat won't do it all. Too much fat. And it all smells wrong.
Suit yourself, then.
The woods are that way, outside the walls. Walk straight ahead. Can't miss them. Good luck on your hunt.
Good day.
Crafted by the great Eorlan, Grey Mane himself.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
I will beat your tail. Ooh, excuse me.
Bits and baubles for sale. All crafted by the...
I was trying to get Isolde to talk to me for a second, but I didn't want to just activate her, you know?
Let me know if you see anything you like. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. You look rather pale. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Back anytime if you need a remedy. Pardon me, but do I take a look?
I just want to haggle some stuff here.
All right then.
Finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top. I own Chilfaro
mercenary
Farm, you
work?
see. Very
Might suit you.
successful business, obviously.
Lilith, always a pleasure. Just browsing, or were you looking for something particular? Funny you should ask. I'm in the market for a new rocket. Something in polished silver, maybe. Big enough to hold, say, a folded-up
Chops and
letter.
steaks fit for a jarl.
Ah,
Come and see my
I
selection
see.
of the finest quality.
I think I know just what you need. I don't have anything like that here now, but my warlord. He can make you
It's a
one.
fine day with you
When I
around.
get home, I'll have him start on it.
Yesterday, I saw a dragon fly right over the city, headed northeast, towards Sheerport by the looks of it.
Perfect, my dear.
Tired
Absolutely
of bread and
perfect.
stew? Had
I'll
enough
see
of
you
fish
then.
and fowl? Treat yourself and your kid to a choice cut of steak.
See if I can get a Quicksilver ingot to upgrade my shield.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that. Got some good pieces out. The finest weapons and armor.
Just need one, thank you.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Yes.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that on him. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
Is that fur coming out of your ears?
How can he even see my ears? This armor actually has some
Well,
fur
if it
on
isn't
it.
the slayer of the Glenmoral witches, how can I assist you, companion?
See, he knows who I am. He's one of the cool guards. Nordic. Okay, so I've got to find Gunmar, and he is, when I looked, he was right over near Riften. In fact, he's still in the same place. He's right here. That there is a spot I can't go to yet, but I can go here. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Hello.
Wait, I know you.
No, you don't. What did I do out here? Oh well, let me go pay my bounty. I can find those guards again. There they are.
Gotta keep our eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time. God like Whitemane is in a better place now. Or is there any place better than Sovngarde? What are you thinking? Staying out of trouble, kinsman. I just don't know it yet. Wait, I know you.
You're making a
There's
mistake.
no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes.
I don't have time for this. Do you?
Well, your bounty is low. Alright, get out of my sight. But you're known to me now, scum. Remember that. Heard about you and your honeyed words. Trouble? Wait. I know you.
I'm just gonna go ahead and pay his.
There's no mistake. You're a one... Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying. Then you're free to go. Till next time. The gods gave you two hands, and you use them both for your weapon. I can respect that. Best offense is a good defense. Am I right? Favor the bow, eh? I'm a swordman myself. How can I help? Now I remember. You're the new member of the Companions. So you what? Fetch the meat?
Talk crap all you like. I'm the slayer of the Glenmore witches, I'll have you know. Boy, I'm fast though. Block those. Block those. There you go. Will there be any more bears coming before I talk to Gunmar?
Mind yourself. You there! Hold fast! I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims. Isran needing someone else's help. Never thought I'd hear that. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to attend to. Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. What could he possibly need my help with?
We're up against vampires, good sir.
Vampires? Well, that might change things. Tell me more about what's going on.
We're not sure, but they have an Elder Scroll.
By the 8th. Alright, look. I'll consider it. But I can't just leave this bear to prey on more innocent people. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Isran expects of me.
There's a whole pack of freaking animals in here. Block those.
Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You have my thanks. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Isran wants. He's still at that fort near Standar's Beacon, I assume.
Yes.
Of course he did. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone in. His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this time. I'll meet you there.
Yes, sir. Now, I'm gonna check some things out here before I head out. It's a restoration magic book. I'll leave that with him. There's usually a chest in these. Speak that level. An ebony greatsword? Well, mine might just start building for two-handed weapons. Look at that! I didn't even have to forge it. It's just there. I love my job. It's a shrine of Keenerith. Gold. 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 I can sell that magic potion. Keenerith is... Which one is Keenerith? Oh, she increases my stamina. She increases my stamina. That's cool. Now, how do I get out of here? Oh, there it is. There's the way out. Da 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 da. You know what? Screw it. I am going to use it. No, not yet anyway. But I'll put that with my ebony shield once I go back to Whiterun. We're gonna take a look at why this vampire showed up here looking for you. Me? Surely not. Because this next part, I'll just go ahead and tell you guys, this next part is when we meet Serana again. Man, why can't you just put me in front of the fort? I was going somewhere. Do 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 do. Oh? Nanny? Hello? There's one member of the Dawn Guard that shows up.
I hope the vampires try to attack us here. A lot easier than hunting them down in their holes.
Yeah. There's one member of the Vanguard that ends up showing up that looks really nice. I can sell that.
All right, Isra. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful.
So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with you, shall we?
Getting along with these folks. Takes some getting used to.
Here we are. It begins again. I fear for what is to come. East Run had a surprising stockpile of weapons and armor. Take a look.
Okay, I'd have to sell something. Well, good to have you outlasted. Just not a great sword person, really. Alright, let's see. I've got Dawn Guard Heavy, Dawn Guard Heavy Boots. You do not have enough gold. I still have this? I had my run with the Shield of Beast Grimoire. I'll let somebody else have it.
Fight bravely, friend.
Yes, sir. It doesn't look bad, actually.
This is fine for now, but we can't stay holed up here forever. Our sense of what's right is what separates us from the vampires. Don't forget that. Good luck.
You know what?
We can't give up. It's no war maidens, but I've got a decent supply.
Mmm.
Take care of yourself.
Yes, sir. I think I heard Bran. I don't know why I love that dog from this quest line so much. Oh, that's not it, is it? Boing! I'll never be able to do that again. I don't mind my manners. I'll take my helmet off in the fort. Oh?
So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again.
No, I wasn't. What were you doing here?
I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's
Okay.
important, so please just listen before your friend here loses his patience.
Yes?
Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me. The reason I was down there,
I
and
actually
why I had
care
the
for
Elder
you.
Scroll. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards.
Oh, of course
It wasn't
not.
always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it.
What do you mean, lost
He
himself?
just became absorbed. Obsessed. He was kind of sick, actually. The prophecy said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. For someone who fancied himself as vampire royalty, that's pretty seductive. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll.
Oh. Oh, you took a big risk coming here.
I did. But something about you makes me think I can trust you. I hope I'm not wrong.
Oh, you're right. We just have to convince the others that you're on our side.
Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now?
Because we're going to need her help.
Why? Because of that story about the prophecy, about some vampire trying to put the sun out?
Do you actually believe any of that?
Why else would she risk her life to come here?
Who knows? Maybe it has a death wish. Maybe it's just insane.
I don't really care. It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
I'll
Thank you for your
beat
kindness.
your ass.
I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it.
Who can?
Well, the moth priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your moth priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
That is a good question. Where would a moth priest actually go?
Well, back before you know, the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
Works for me. Alright, let's go. Eastron.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed. Be on your guard at all times. Avoid sleep if you can. Sleep is for the weak.
Even with all my preparations, we can't be too careful. The monsters could strike us at any moment.
Yeah, he just likes to gloat, doesn't he? Okay, how long have we been going here? Okay, so I'll go for about another hour or so, I think. This is Eastron's room. Hi there. What? She caught me off guard. Bazinga. Okay, let's do this thing. Oh, yoo-hoo. Whee! Oh, yoo-hoo! See how fast she gets down here. Oh, there she is. Yeah, she definitely keeps up. We good. Serana, I think, is the best follower. For sure. Okay, let's see.
Let's get indoors, or in a cave, anywhere, just out of this.
Don't worry, we'll get indoors soon enough. Okay, any option where I can meet a, close that. I see you over there.
Who's there? I knew I heard
She stood up for me because she's my friend, Serana is. Oh, that sounded really stupid. There we go.
Man, I've really played Skyrim before.
Coolio. It's a fun game, actually.
But every time I play I never get far cause I know the game is long AF.
It really is, though. I do like the game. I don't always finish the main quest line all the way through with my playthroughs, but yeah. Alright, I'm actually gonna fast travel to...
I am glad just to have it in my collection for whenever I do wanna play.
I feel you. I feel you. There's the ice water jetty. Solitude is har. Dragon Bridge, on the other hand. Yeah, it's a little ways down the road from it. That's Carthwaste. And Dragon Bridge, excuse me if I can talk. It's somewhere in here. Alright, so I'm gonna go ask the guards in Solitude if they've seen a moth priest. Don't want to ask the carriage drivers just because I feel a little dumb talking to them. No offense to them. They're smart people. It's just that I don't know why my IQ drops every time I do.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. I just don't know it yet. Favor the bow, eh? If it isn't the slayer of the Glenmoral witches, how can I assist you, companion?
Looks like I'm gonna have to talk to the carriage driver. Oh, there you are.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
I don't mind you being that close to me, but you kind of scared me a little bit. I do love this Nordic carved armor, though. Forged it myself.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals. It's one of them Imperial scholars, right? Old man with a grey robe.
Yeah, have you seen him?
Might be that I have, but I can't say for sure. I got enough troubles on my mind just trying to scrape by out here. Can't help you, friend. I might remember better if my pockets weren't so light. Oh yes, I remember your moth priest now. He wanted me to take him out to Dragonbridge, but I told him it ain't one of my stops.
All right.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
We'll make a little bit of a journey out of this, but I'm actually going to go ahead and stop and talk to Serana for a second.
Yes? That's a long story.
Well, I'd like to hear it.
I guess we kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning. Do you know where vampirism came from?
I would guess, me and my knowledgeable hat here, I guess it came from a Daedric lord. I actually know where this came from already. But...
The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She was not a willing subject, but she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric lord, and his will is made reality. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right before earning his trust.
I wonder if I'll get this one even after I activate this one, but
Nobody's ever asked me that before. I don't know. I think mostly I hate what it's done to my family. Well, you've met most of us. My father's not exactly the most stable, and eventually he drove my mother crazy with him. And it all ended with me being locked underground for who knows how long. It's definitely been a bad thing, on the whole. I will be. Just give me a little time.
Okay. See, that's one thing that I always try to do is be nice. I'm always the nicer guy of the bunch. I don't like those offensive options. You ever think of killing yourself? Well, I'm sure she might have come across that idea once in her lifetime. It's been a bad thing on the whole, then yeah, I'm sure she would have. Thought about it, been like, man, if I didn't do this, this wouldn't have happened. Chickens! Pet the chicken, pet the chicken! Oh, you-hoo. Oh, you-hoo. Venetus oculatus. That is actually the Empire's or Emperor's Guard.
They staying safe, I hope.
Know anything about a moth priest visiting Dragonbridge, sir?
Ah, so that was a moth priest then. He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers. They didn't stop, just headed south across the Dragon Bridge.
God, it looks like Serana's just gonna be like...
Until next time.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your help.
Make yourself useful and chop up some firewood. There's a few coins in it for you.
Man, that's the first thing you said to me. I ought to beat your way. Kinda hoping I could get his sword. Nah, I'm joking. Thanks to the Elder Scrolls. Should I grab this? I'm gonna grab that and then see if I can give it to him. Once I find him. Literally just down the road. Boing. Thalmer arrows? Wow. Interesting.
So far, this hasn't been too bad. It's lonely exploring by myself, though.
Yeah. Well, you got me here. I don't mind exploring. I've never seen this trail of blood there, though. I just want to see Serana kill this thing.
That'll teach you.
Why, hello. Alright, let's sneak a bit. I feel like I'm playing this like they do in the cartoons. Da-da, 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 da-da. Oh, I found it. Oh, I forgot their bite. And I was sneaking, of course, but he has some gold on it. Took some gold from me. How dare you? Anyway, I forgot that their bite will actually slow you down because it hits you with ice. And ice will slow you down a little bit in this game if you get hit by it.
Who's there?
That's good. Block those. Block those.
Back here.
I've contracted sanguinary vampirus again? Nanny? Well, good thing is I have hawk feathers and curing potions for that. Oh, yoo-hoo. Yeah, you did. Oh, I must have critical struck you. Why, hello. Oh, that's bad. I'm sorry. Oh, you. Dude, just look at his eyes on there. Like, you can tell his eyes have that bit of black on them. Like he's been turned into a vampire's thrall.
That wasn't me. You were fighting. I could see through my eyes, but I could not control my actions. Thank you for breaking that foul vampire's hold over me. You arrived just in time. I think those vampires were getting hungry.
Well, I certainly hope that didn't hurt you. You alright?
I'm quite alright, thanks to you. Dexian Evicus is my name. I'm a moth priest of the White Gold Tower. These vampires claimed they had some purpose in store for me, but they wouldn't say what. Probably hoping to ransom me, the fools.
I know why they needed you. We need you for the same purpose.
You do? All right then. Enough mysteries.
I'll explain later. Right now, we need your help and time is short.
Well, you saved me from those vampires. I suppose the least that I can do is hear you out.
You can find us at Fort Dawnguard near Stendar's Beacon, good sir.
Very well. I'll hurry on my way there before more of those vampires turn up.
Why, hello there, Miss Pretty Lady. Let me see if there's anything else in here before we take off. Wait a minute. Oh, there she is. Man, Serrani, you always throw me through a loop. It's funny, but still.
Thank the Divines for you.
Well, that's a nice thing for you to say. Oh, goodness. Aha! Got it. Let's see. Folion.
I'm impressed you could find a moth priest so quickly. For the reading? Yeah. Just let the old man know when you're ready.
What can I do for you? my rescuer. It's good to see you again. It's not exactly the hospitality I'm used to, but your man Isran has seen to my needs well enough. And might I add, this is a remarkable fortress. I have colleagues back home that would love to study this place in detail. Oh, most certainly. Let's find out what secrets the scroll can tell.
Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see a vision before me. An image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one. The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls. I must rest now. The reading has made me weary.
Come on, old man. You should get some rest.
I wish I could say that I did, but without the other two scrolls, the picture will remain incomplete. I admit, I feel a bit frustrated that I can't be more helpful. Still, our enemy is likely just as much in the dark as we are, and that's something. Now it's a race to claim the remaining scrolls and discover what part Oriel's bow has to play in this prophecy.
I wish I could help. The scrolls have changed hands so many times, it's impossible to keep track. Normally, I'd send you to the Imperial City in Cyrodiil to seek answers at the Imperial Library, but that avenue no longer exists. The Elder Scrolls vanished from the Imperial City around 175 of this era, and have been scattered across Tamriel by forces unknown. If you want to find the remaining scroll, you'll have to consult with someone versed in magical knowledge. Perhaps at the College of Winterhold?
Do you have a moment to talk?
Of course I do. What you got?
That moth priest, Dexian. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking.
Oh?
Half the people in your little crew would just as soon kill me as talk to me. That doesn't exactly make me want to open up.
My
I got a
apologies.
warmer welcome from my father, and that's saying something.
Yeah, it really is, actually.
You know, I've asked myself the same thing. I hoped that if he saw me, he might feel something again. But I guess I don't really factor in at this point. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end. We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself.
Perfect. You said you didn't know where she went, though.
The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it. Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas?
In Castle Volkihar, maybe?
Wait, that almost makes sense. There's a courtyard in the castle. I used to help her tend a garden there. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
Isn't that pretty risky, though?
Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look.
You know, they're not gonna let us use the front door.
True. But I know a way we can get to the courtyard without arousing suspicion. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in. It's around the side of the castle. Let's move.
Well, let's get to it then. My goodness. But that'll have to wait until next week. Because that's the perfect spot to wrap things up for this week in this episode of Skyrim Sundas. And honestly...
Yes? What did you need?
Well, see, she's wanting to talk to me now. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Skyrim Sundas. And all that cool stuff. Hopefully I can get back on a normal streaming schedule in the future. But sometimes man just gets a little bit busy, you know. But anyways,
what did you need?
That's it for this week. My name's Nate. I'm known as Dragon Mage Elite 9. I'm not even known as Dragon Mage Elite 9 anymore. I'm known as Inlookabill94 on YouTube, PSN, and Twitch. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
Yes?